Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming from Southland RV today to show you. This is the 2025 Solitude. It's a 310 GK. I'll have all the specifications down below, as well as my contact information if you're interested. So, but let's get on to this camper. So I'll be going through showing you everything in this one, but they have the lights in the front, like most people will know. When we get these in, we're typically getting them generator prepped, and they'll have the basic solar on it. We're not getting any additional solar on them, but you know, the blue lights underneath the slide out keep you from hitting it. This does have that ABS, the Dexter Bosch ABS tow assist that's on here for your leveling system. Does have the power cord reel for the 50 amp cord, and full house water system, water filtration system. This is where you're going to go ahead and hook everything up, your water. Well, not hook everything, but hook up your water. Be sure that if you're hooked up to the water and you're going to change these, make sure you shut off the pressure on the water before you do that. You don't want to be having the pressure on it. It will ruin the system there, or it could. Let me put it that way to you. Of course, you do have the cable connections and so forth, and satellite 110 outlet in case you want to put something in here, but does have the heat that blows into this area. Be sure that you put brass wool down in that area. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Your low point drains right here. Does have the Furrion on-demand water heater, as well as your Furrion standard type furnace. But let's get on the inside and show you, because that's where the good stuff is, right? Who cares about the outside? Of course, does have the vacuum cleaner system. Nice thing about the way they have this hooked up is you can have the hose here, pull your truck up and vacuum out your hose if you wanted to. You hook up a TV out here if you wanted to. Does come with the tire pressure monitoring system. This area is heated as well, so keep that in mind. Of course, you do have the thicker doors. This has that safety rail, handrail that you're coming in. There's where your kick plate is. So all you're doing is when you sweep everything up, kick that up, sweep it in, and it's gone. For the hose, you just hook up here, and that way there you can take the hose places where you need to go. You know, if you need to go up there, if you need to get in around the chairs and so forth. So as you come in the door, this is where you're going to turn on your lights and everything. It also does have the Travelify for your Wi-Fi. You have to sign up for some type of a plan with that. And all you do is you pick who you want to deal with, whether it's Verizon, T-Mobile, or so forth. They deal with, I'm sorry, you don't have to pick. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? You do not have to pick on that. They take the plan. You buy the plan through Travelify, and then they go ahead and whatever service works best for where you are is the one it actually utilizes. So for your table here, you have two folding chairs. Nice thing with that is if you only want to have two chairs here, you can, but more importantly, you don't have any knee knockers down here as far as legs for the table. It's all wide open. So 110 outlet down below there. Have the nice power recliners. Now I can't demonstrate those because I do not have, I'm not plugged into power. I'm just plugged into a golf cart out there, as you saw. MCD roller shades, and I like the fact that they have these little tassels to pull it down. You know, I don't know if you ever had one of those when it's up there and you don't have a tassel, trying to fight to get those things down. What a pain that is. The pull-out sofa bed, that's a tri-fold sofa, and I like what they've done on the end. So these are slide here now instead of the lift up. Benefit there, if you have something on it, you don't necessarily need to move it. Now, if it's a glass full of a beverage, that might be a different story. But then you have your little USB port down below there. So I like how they're doing the USB and now the USB-C, whatever it is, port, that they've got both of them under there. Lights, plenty of cabinets up above there, as you can see. Most people, I know some people say, well, Paul, that's hard to get to. Well, listen, this is your camper, and if you want to step on the sofa, you can to get up there. That's totally up to you. Soft closed doors, magnetically held in place. You know, your fireplace, the TV, and take a look at this TV. I mean, let's say you don't want the TV out. Just push the button, and voila, it's out of the way. Now, obviously, it's not going to move that quick for you folks, okay? You'll see what I'm talking about when you go ahead and move it or when somebody shows it to you. But now you have a window that's behind it, or you have that extra counter space if you want to utilize it. Just be careful. Obviously, you don't want to be spilling anything down there. That would create an issue, that's for sure. Has a nice little hidden spot here. It's magnetically held in place. Of course, storage up above, right? Again, I love the fact that all you got to do is you kind of like pretend like you're slamming the door, but they don't slam. And then, of course, you have all this under here. So you have your drawers, right? Show you all the drawers. You got 3 drawers here. Now, I was fooled initially that thinking this was going to be a drawer, but it's not. It's just a little like you usually have underneath your sink, right? The reason for that is this is prep for a dishwasher. So if you put a dishwasher in here, you're going to be losing this space here. So just so you know, it does come with the trash cans, so you can have both trash and recycling. And on this side, I like how they've done this. You've got these drawers, all 3 of them open up. Look at that. And then they're also, I thought they were also, yeah, they're all soft close as well. Just got to make sure you push it far enough, and then that door will be soft close as well. So the kitchen, what do you think? I mean, you got the nice big microwave. I know they've gone away from having the convections, but at least this is the residential size, right? And then you're getting the 4-burner cooktop. You've got the big oven. I mean, that's huge. I think I would actually use that if this is, if I had something like that. I know people are loving the sink because now I know the complaint with the bigger sink was the fact that they didn't have a place for rinsing, you know, when you had the split. So now you kind of have a split. You have this one here, the pan, and then you have the sink itself. But then you have, of course, this rinses. So if you want to put this down in there, you can have the stuff rinsing on there. You got your sprayer port here. You've got your cup rinser. You got a little soap dispenser. So they got a little bit, and then of course your cutting board, right? It's all right there. I like how they do the light in there, and it's all the way down all of the shelves. So you can see in all of the shelves. And who wants a big refrigerator? I'm sure not many people want that, right? But you're gonna get one. So I think, let's see, I'd have to check to see if this one was prepped for the ice maker in there. So that is a refrigerator. It is 12 volt and it is the Norcold. Little place for your mail or whatever you want to put, keys and so forth. Storage up above. Of course, remember you had the little box here. This is where your light switches and everything are. And of course the Travelfy up top, drawers down below. These are short. They're not very deep, but there's your breakers and fuses right there. But at least it gives you a place where you can put things. As you're going up a step, you're going to like the fact that you have that little night light right there. So you're not going to have to turn on an overhead light in order to get up the steps. Notice the 2 Coleman Mach AC thermostats here. So you have 2 thermostats down here. They're ducted. It'll go up to the bedroom as well. But if you wanted to shut these off at night and just turn on the bedroom one, you'd be able to do so. As you come up the steps, pocket door going into the bedroom, I mean the bathroom, I say, and porcelain toilet. You got nice deep storage here. I mean, look at how deep that storage is. That's good size storage. People are loving this shower because you have the big sprayer. You got these sprayers here. You got the hand sprayer, little baskets. It's step down, so those that are tall have plenty of room. Just to give you an idea, I'm 5'8". Just give you an idea of how much room you have. Well, without my hat, I'm 5'8". Let me put it that way to you. So that kind of gives you an idea. And I like the fact that you put these doors on the right place to the front. It drives me crazy, these manufacturers put it to the back. You're slamming on your brakes. These things can only hold so much. Do yourself a favor. I would tell you to get a pool noodle, put it up top here, and just get a couple bungees and hold in place. And then get some type of a slat and put it down, you know, wood slats. I can see they put this lock right there, which will actually help you. That'll keep it from going back, so that'll probably work just as well. But it's something you need to be, it has to be addressed, because you definitely don't want to have an issue with those when you're going down the road. Heat duct is in here. Notice that they're off the floor. You don't have any heat ducts anywhere on the floor, right? By the way, see the lights up on top of that light there in the kitchen, over top of the kitchen island? That's kind of nice, gives you a little bit of ambiance in case you want to shut all the other lights off when you're watching a movie and so forth. I like the fact that I use a small fan in the bathroom, because trust me, if you have that big fan, go ahead and flush that toilet and have that big fan going. You'll know what I'm talking about. Now, you do have a door going in the bedroom, but notice it is held in place by a magnet. So now you're not going to have to worry about this knob hitting the wall and denting it. None of that stuff. That's all over. But right now I got the bed up just to show you the storage that's underneath of it. See the storage? And you also have some additional storage here in case you wanted to put any guns, ammo, jewelry, whatever. And then of course you have two nice drawers that you can put things in. You've got more drawers over here. And I like the fact that they finally have changed to this. Instead of having the one that, remember, that pulled up, now you have it where you just pull it. So now if you have things on top, again, as long as it's not drinks and so forth, you can pull it out, get to what you have underneath here. Most people are not going to know that anything is there. Now, don't expect your mattress or your bed to push up like this if you put a heavy mattress on it. It is not. It's going to be a little more difficult, just to understand that. This is a king bed, 70 inches wide, 80 inches long. Notice the little shelf that you have going on right back here. You're able to go ahead and fold that down. It'll look just like the other slats. You've got windows on either side for cross ventilation. Nice little window up above. And of course you can see you have a TV there. And of course you have your own AC that's controlled up here. So you can have this as an ice box up here if you wanted to. 110 USB, USB-C plugs on either side. Nice big closet here. You can go ahead and latch this open if you wanted to. Not sure why you'd want to do that, you know, but you could do that if you wanted to. Little storage bins on the side, place for you to have dirty clothes. There's some places for shoes or whatever you'd like there. And then for those of you that may want to have a washer dryer combo or stackable washer dryer, they have a separate room for that. I say room, a separate storage place for it, right? Or if you don't want it, you have those additional storage for shelves and hanging things. So another 110 outlet. So anyway, so this is the 2025 310 GK Solitude. What are you thinking? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Like, comment, share it out, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care. Have a great day.